So welcome to module 4 of our beginner violin course, Laying the Foundations. In this module we're going to learn how to improve bow control, tone and basic intonation. So far we've learned how to produce a proper sound with your bow and how to use our first finger, but this time we're finally going to learn how to use all other fingers so that we can explore the full range of notes that we find in first position. But before doing that, we're going to do a little bow exercise, a very important bow exercise to help us improve our bow control. And to do that, we're going to work a little bit with dynamics. Now, I'm going to talk in detail about dynamics in later modules as well, but this time let me just give you a brief overview. Dynamics are basically the different kinds of volume that you can produce with your bow, and the main dynamics that we work with, even though there are many more, are going to be piano, mezzo forte and forte, going from the softest to the loudest. And on the violin, the way that works is actually fairly simple. You're going to play a little bit with the balance between the weight and the speed. So for example, the more weight and speed you add, the louder the sound is going to get, and the lighter and slower your bow becomes, the softer the sound is going to get. And so we're going to do a little exercise exploring these dynamics. And the way it's going to go is fairly simple. We're going to play each string 4 times, and the first time we're going to progressively increase the volume, and then on the next string we're going to progressively decrease the volume, and so on until we've cycled through all 4 strings. And so it's going to go a little bit something like this. You want to get your violin ready, and then when you hold your bow the right way as well, you want to remember, of course, just a quick reminder, your pinky finger should always be round, so avoid doing things like this or like that or any weird positions. Always round and lying on top of the bow. And then we start softly, so that means a lighter bow on the sol string, slowly and progressively increasing the weight and the speed of the bow. So it's going to go something like this. And add a bit more. And now we change and start decreasing the sound. And now we go the other way, starting again with your knee. And decrease. And so when you're able to do this comfortably, you'll discover that every time you come back to it, your dynamic range is also going to increase. This means that every time you play piano, you'll be able to produce a softer, gentler sound. And when you play forte, every time you'll be able to produce a bigger, wider, rounder sound as well. So it's a very important exercise to work on, not only on open strings, but also when you're using your fingers, like we'll see in the next part. So don't miss it.